Good morning, collectives. I am moving. I'm definitely all moved in. A brand new townhome. I like it. I moved out of the state of North Carolina, and I am happy. I was a little weary, but I'm happy. But I have to travel to my trainer, which is fine. Sometimes you can. You think a place is good for you, but then if you get a lot of resistance, then you find out that maybe I can't find, friends and associates or people that are more aligned with me. So you move to the suburbs. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. Like, I'm trying to fit in, but y'all nickels don't want me to fit in. So let me go. My right foot is burning. Get in where you fit in. This is you tried it, Terrathon. And so basically it's on my spirit. I got 3 things on my spirit, and this is you taught me how to treat you. So what's going on with you, collective? And then I got to get back on the freeway. I got to get some. It's going to take me all weekend. It's my birthday weekend. May 14th was my birthday. I want to shout out to all the people who wish me happy birthday, which is always a few, but I appreciate that. This year I didn't even care. You ever don't care, you celebrate yourself? My millennials is real good to me. All right, so if you see me having the same thing I had on yesterday, so be it. It's true. It's true fact. Let's get it. What y'all talking about? You taught me how to treat you. What you mean? What are you getting out of this? You taught me how to treat you. You taught me how to treat you. Okay, so I feel like you were very comforting to this man or woman. You felt very, very close when you first met them. You clicked. Maybe you felt like you had this connection, this empathy, this compassion for each other. I feel like it was a lot of love and comfort there. This could be LGBTQ. Somebody could look like that. You felt very safe in this person's arms. Like there was no doubt. This could be your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, significant other, a crush, long-distance relationship, in the DM, friends with benefits, somebody you met at work, somebody you met in the gym, somebody you had a false start with. But whoever this person is, you felt a lot of comfort. A lot of comfort. Like you didn't have any reason to think that this woman or man, that you wouldn't go into the direction that you thought that you would go, because you felt comfortable. And anytime you feel comfortable, you feel safe. So you let your hair down, so to speak. You become a little bit more vulnerable, transparent. You disclose a little bit. So now you might be questioning yourself. Maybe I talked too much. Maybe I told her or him too much. Maybe I was too open. Maybe I went too fast. Maybe I cared too much. Maybe I poured into this person too much. Because this is about you taught me how to treat you. And so maybe they weren't as emotionally invested as you, or emotionally available, or emotionally stable, or maybe they didn't give, or they weren't quick to give as you, right? I don't think you're getting any answers. These are just readings that's on my spirit. You taught me how to treat you. So this could just be giving you some, because I feel like it was a lot of game plans and cycles that occurred. And maybe it's just the ancients, help me get out of self, help me get out of ego. I want you to know that your feelings were validated, right? You taught me how to treat you. This is, you tried it. Terrathon. Let's get these done this morning. I'm on a sabbatical. I need a sabbatical. I'm good. I can't be running them like, you taught me how to treat. Some of you guys could be Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorn. I want to say happy birthday to all the Tauruses, because this is organic. It's nature and stuff. I feel like if you had to do it over again, you need to start back at the beginning. So I feel like it could have been a lot of outside influences, intrinsic, internal influences, maybe extrinsic influences. People saying shit that they ain't had no business saying. Maybe this man or woman was believing what they shouldn't have believed. It could have been the toxic people, places and things, addictions, third parties. And maybe you felt like you wanted to give this person a chance, but the soil is very beautiful here and the green is very beautiful. So that just tells me you really felt comfortable with this woman and with this man, but now you realize maybe you should have paced yourself, because the title is you taught me how to treat you, and maybe you should have checked the soil and made sure the roots was, didn't have any weeds intertwined in them that can suffocate those roots, so that roots can't grow. Maybe what you thought was growing was going to be some beautiful lilies and roses and flowers, or some beautiful plants, some green plants. But maybe it was seasonal. You know how you have seasonals. I buy seasonals every year. and seasonals don't last that long, and maybe you weren't really seeing it for what it is. And so I feel like if you get back with this man or woman, some of you guys are in no contact and no communication. Some of you guys is very limited. Some of you guys live with this man or woman and you kind of just walking on eggshells or going through the emotions, or you're kind of numb to the shit. I'm like numb. Whatever position you play, I'm just numb. I'm just forget about it. You taught me how to treat you, and now it is what it is. And maybe you feel like you have to go back and, dig out the weeds and really look at it for what it is. So this should have been more organic. Because sometimes we jump into something, we don't see the woman or man the way we see them, because if they have outside influences, it could be work, it could be finances, it could be big egos or whatever. They operate out of that. It could be third parties. They already had a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. They could be very much a liar and play games and manipulate and be very immature type men and women. But I feel like it needs to be more founded and rooted instead of the instability, right? And so that's why you both have to get in there and see it for what it is. And then after you get that soil, get all those bad weeds up, you need to till it, right? You don't want to till it. So basically it's turning it over and getting all that good soil out. So getting rid of toxic people, places, and things that no longer serve this type of relationship that you were trying to have, or you were trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of long distance relationships in here. Some of you guys have never even met this man or woman, or consummated had sex or something like that. You didn't, or some of you did. Maybe you felt like you gave up sex too quickly. Maybe you felt like it was very beautiful and you trusted this man or woman, whether it was sexting, whether it was, on the telephone or something like that. There was something I feel like you felt like you should have slowed it down. You should have paced it, because you needed to really see who this woman or man is. Anything else? You taught me how to treat you. And this is, I tried it. Tara's gone. I'm going to do this real quick this morning. I got to go. I tried it. You tried it. Yes. Shadow work, inner child. Maybe you feel like this man or woman, you found out as a onion was getting revealed, that, or the book was starting to get open, you started reading it, or you judged the book by the cover, right? Because this person, made you feel good. This man or woman looked really good to you too. They made you feel safe, even if some of them didn't look good. You want to give this man or woman a chance. You weren't looks focused, superficial focused, materialistic, or the pleasures of the flesh. But then you realize this man or woman had a lot of shadow work and inner work to do, meaning like some dysfunctions, mommy daddy issues. Why you act like that? Why you operate like that? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a lot of work, because when you into doing the yard, or working on plants, or something like that, anything in the nature, even going on hikes, right, or something like that, it's emotion, right? It's action. And so maybe you realize this person needed some work, and even though the flowers come up, that doesn't mean that there's not weeds around it. And so you realize this man or woman needed to do some shadow work and on their inner child, because they could have been operating out of that. They could have been very mean-spirited, ghosted you, made you feel some kind of way. They could have set you up. She or he could have set you up, made you feel real comfortable and safe, and then next thing you know, what you thought looked good on the outside, the roots were getting sucked in. You know how those bad weeds and stuff get around on roots, and it's trying to kill that root. And so you realize this man or woman needed some shadow work, and I could be wrong, but it says you tried it. You taught me how to treat you. What does this mean? Yes. I feel like this, first of all, I was channeling you guys. It hit first. This person, maybe you felt trapped. Maybe you have already freed yourself from being around toxic people, places, and things, or getting your heart broke. Maybe you were on a journey of progressive. It's always a progressive journey, right? Of healing, self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? And this person, because you tried to love this man or woman, they made you feel trapped. They made you feel trapped, and you weren't trying to feel trapped with your heart. You had just freed yourself from that, whether it was 10 weeks, 10 years, 2 days, whatever, how it was. Somebody could be celibate. I'm hearing celibate, abstinence. You get ready to meet you a man or a woman. God, dog, did y'all want to hear that? Yeah. Some of y'all haven't been in a relationship for a long time, or you haven't took relationships seriously because they seem like a joke, because people aren't doing their healing or something like that. But I feel like you could be trapped in your mind thinking that all relationships are the same. Somebody's name could start with a T, somebody's name could start with an R. See how that is? That's focus. Yeah, it's interesting. Dang, what was I saying? Maybe this person made you feel trapped, So it kind of threw you back. You know how you say you take 2 steps forward and then you go back 3 steps. I feel like this is how this energy was. And so now this person, the title is you taught me how to treat you. And I think you came off as men and women, you know, very loving and caring and very organic, and you wanted it to be rooted. Next thing you know, you got yourself hemmed up. You got hoodwinked. There was a lot of game playing and cycles done, and then you realize this man and woman needs some work done. Shit, they need some work done in there. So, and it made you feel like you needed some work done, and you could have very much collective. You still might have that shadow work that you need to have done as men and women. Like maybe you're still dealing with rejection, or maybe you love too hard, or maybe you're too fast before you vet somebody, or you see the red flags. Maybe you wanted love and, you know, and compassion and somebody to care about you and see your worth and honor you and treat you with dignity and respect as men and women. You know what I'm saying? But next thing you know, you realize that as you was going toward this man or woman, or you gave them a second chance, it could be your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, side piece. Now you feel trapped because now you got yourself into something that it doesn't align with you. And this person, because this person was still mentally trapped. They could be very immature. They could operate out of their ego. They could be chasing everything but you. They could have chased you and they wanted you. You have somebody chase you and want you. And then when they get you, they didn't appreciate you. And then next thing you know, you feel like I'm trapped. Now I'm back trapped in this cycle of feeling rejected or unwanted or ghosted or not loved at the level that I feel like I deserve or valued the way I deserve. So why you say you're going to treat this person the way they this person taught you to treat this person taught you how to treat them. Sorry, y'all. Somebody could stutter. This man or woman could have a hard time communicating with you. Maybe they never told you they love you. Maybe they never told you what they really wanted. Maybe they did. It was very vague. It wasn't really, you know, authentic. Maybe they told you exactly what you needed to hear. Maybe you were used to that, to the point where next time when somebody tells me what I need to hear, I'll be able to vet that. I'll be able to tell. And maybe you couldn't, because this person, man or woman, they made you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there was really no words said. Maybe your heart spoke to each other, your soul spoke, and you just kind of knew. You know, I'm talking to this person in the DM. I really don't know him or her, but it feels good. It sounds good. Maybe you've seen pictures of them. You know, maybe you met them at the gym, at work, or something like that. And then you found out this man or woman has a lot of work to do. And what they're doing is they're pulling you back and they make you feel trapped. So why you say you're going? They taught you how to treat them. Yes. And we just talking. So this is more like just to confirm how you feel. I don't think you're going to get anything out of this. But a lot of romantic illusions. You bit the apple. Shit, you bit the apple again. You knew that there was some green worms in the apple collective. But he or she looked really good, or they came off with comforting. I get it. And this is a hard one to get over. Like, how do you get over a man or woman who you feel safe? You feel vulnerable, you feel comfort with, right? Your hearts beat for each other, but it was an illusion. And I don't think that this man or woman didn't love you. I think there was a lot of outside influences or a lot of mental, you know, maybe this man or woman is very cerebral and they play over in their head that this ain't going to work, or I'm going to do this person like this, or I can play games or something like this, or I have a third party. And how do I reveal that? You might have revealed some shit. And so it was a lot of illusions. And maybe you go, you know, now I'm going to treat this person the way this person taught me how to treat them. So I don't know. I hope you guys ain't being revengeful or vindictive. We're gonna see, because this is illusions. This is deception, right? This is lies. This is betrayal, illusions. You know, romantic illusions. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm gonna let this man or woman feel like, you know, I'm still gonna be there for them and comfort them, but you're kind of weaning yourself off. Or maybe you feel like, I'm gonna let this man or woman believe whatever they want to believe. This could be no contact, and maybe some of you guys have moved away. Maybe you're ready to meet somebody else. Maybe you met somebody else. Maybe you took your energy back or something like that. Somewhere you're giving the same illusion to this man or woman that they gave you. You know what I'm saying? That you're not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there when you need me. I'm not gonna comfort you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna always be around. Let me see, what does it mean? I'm gonna give you this, treat you the same. I'm gonna treat you the way taught me how to treat you. Yes, because I feel like this man or woman provided a fantasy, and it could have been very seductive. It could have been sex. It could have been, maybe you were sexually attracted to each other, or you were seductive. You were seductive to each other, but they provided a fantasy, or maybe you provided a fantasy for them, and so you weren't. It wasn't real. Fantasy isn't real, right? It's in our head, or it's how we want it to be envisioned. And if we bring it into life, that doesn't mean that we're trying to be stable with a fantasy. We're just trying to go through a fantasy. So I feel like this person, you taught me how to treat you. So this person treated you with illusions. They made you feel trapped. They needed to do their inner work, and they made you feel like you were just, maybe like a side piece or just a piece. Or a situationship, or it could be a husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. You're gonna get back together, so you fantasize about how it's gonna be and taking care of the kids. Or you could be very much single and ambitious, and we're gonna build and we're gonna do this and we're gonna have that. Or it could be a long distance or in a DM. We're gonna meet and we're gonna grow and we're gonna live together. And we're gonna work it out. Could have met him at gym or at work, or he or she's gonna date me, or we're gonna get together, or they're gonna leave their husband, their wife, their boyfriend or girlfriend, or they're very, very much single and they see my worth and my value. They like the way I communicate, the way I talk, the way I look, the way I smell. They feel very comfortable, but it could have been a fantasy. And so I don't know. I don't understand what y'all want to say. Let me see. I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. Oh, so this person wants to be a fantasy, an illusion. Why I feel like a lot of y'all no contact with this person. You're not playing these games. Yes. And this person could have operated out of fear, and they could have been very much scared to move toward a relationship or really have a solid foundation, not a faulty relationship, not a faulty start, or not a faulty foundation. And they could have operated out of fear. Yeah, give you one more and I'm going to kick my cards. Higher purpose, and it came upside down. A lot of y'all could be tarot card readers, psychics, and seers. Meditate, very grounded, pray warriors. Off to yourself. Somebody could wear earrings like that. You could look like that. Somebody could be from Canada, from the UK. Why am I hearing that? Somebody could have tattoos, but the higher purpose came upside down. I'm going to treat you the way that you want me to treat you. Maybe you thought this person was your twin flame or your soulmate, and maybe they very much are, but they're not on their higher purpose. They're on a quest for something else, and so you kind of push back because it's like good and bad and good. I mean, light and dark can't, they can't be occupy the same space. Actually, is that physics? You can't occupy the same space. I don't remember, but at the end of the day, maybe you just pulled your energy back and go ahead and do what you want to do. Because I see you on a higher frequency. I see you as a more mature woman and a mature man. I really thought that you were vibrating them high. I really thought that we could have something. But what you did to me is you provided an illusion, and you operated out of fear. And what comes out of fear is negativity and projection and running scared and immaturity and a lot of insecurities. And you weren't doing what you're supposed to do. So I feel like you pulled your energy back, and that's why you're treating them the way they treated you. So you want to be low vibration. You want to play a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? You want to give a lot of illusions. You know what I'm saying? You want me to be a fantasy. Well, I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. I feel like a lot of you guys, some of you played this game, and some of you, I feel like the game that you played with this man or woman is that you started leading them on, but you were pulling your energy back. You were really weaning. You were, yeah, pulling your energy back. Some of you guys move. Some of you guys don't go to the same spots they are. You don't talk to them as much in the DM or on the telephone or on the text. You go a different way at work. You get what I'm saying? Because you feel like this person is not high vibration. Let me get your last card. Yes, and this person was emotionally unavailable. You could be focusing on your family, or you could be starting a new family with somebody else, and maybe that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. Maybe this man or woman, had a family or have somebody else. So that's exactly what you're doing. Like, you're focusing on your family. This is kind of like a payback. I feel a little revenge. I do. Sorry, collective. I try not to pick that up, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel like this man or woman could have been emotionally unavailable to you, and now I feel like you put a lock in. This is a keypad lock. I feel like you put a lock on your heart now. Now you're giving them back. This is like you're giving them back what they gave you. This is I don't want this to be long. What's his name? Steve Harvey. Think like a man, but act like a woman. I don't care what gender it is, but it's on that perspective, right? So I'm giving you what you gave me. So I was trying to love you, care about you, be there for you, communicate. Maybe your love languages is different. Maybe your your communication style was a bit different. And I think that was okay. I think that a lot of things that you guys let slide with this man or woman because you really cared about them, now you're emotionally unavailable. So that's how they wanted to be treated. They was emotionally unavailable with you. So now you're emotionally unavailable with them. Maybe they told you some lies. Maybe they were very vague in their conversation. So maybe you've been the truth a little bit. Maybe you're very vague in your conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all playing these games with this person, because this person made you feel trapped. And I feel like you're trying to get out of this. A lot of y'all hearts are still with this man or woman. And you don't understand how you got to this point with this man or woman, but you took your heart back. Some of y'all are freed from this. And now you're giving them, I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. So you didn't want love and commitment and being faithful or caring or good communication or, higher elevation or higher purpose or a destiny. And we have a purpose together. They didn't want that. So you're giving them what they, I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. You don't want to be treated? Let me see. Yeah. You could be dating someone else now, and this person could have put you in a third party. I feel like this is your twin flame. I knew it. You had to walk away from this person, and they're waiting on what? They miss your friendship. They feel like you're a whole. They're planning on something. They want to offer you some gift. They could be financially strapped. Y'all could be marrying each other. You don't want to bother deal with me. I don't want to deal with you. You're giving them. What's this title? I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. If this person is non-committal, I feel like you're being non-committal. And some of you got someone new. This man or woman got someone new. Because I feel like, it's too early for this. I feel like you're giving them their spiritual lesson. If the karmics can't give it to them, you're going to give it to them. They walked away from you, you walked away from them. They could have third parties. They put you in third party situations that no longer, serve them, but they're still there. So I feel like you said, hey, stay with her, stay with him. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to do. I'm gonna let you do it. It's twin flame. I knew this was twin flame. They feel like you're very confident men and women. You could be really in your power. They could have made you feel a little powerless. Maybe it hit your self-esteem a little bit, or self-worth, or if not any of that, maybe you felt a little rejected. You felt maybe you desired to date this person, or you reminisce. Maybe you went on a date with this person. Some of y'all went on a date, or called this person, text this person, and it sounded really, really good, and then you pulled the rug from up under them because they didn't want to feel committed to you. They didn't want to really work on it. So you're giving them, you're treating them the way they want to be treated. They don't want to really invest in the family that you could have with this person. So you just you ever be with somebody and they say you date them, but and you're with them, but you still act like you're single. And I feel like that's the energy. I didn't say you were doing that. And I feel like you're marrying each other, right? So if this person don't want to call you, you're not calling them. If this person doesn't want to see you, then you're not seeing them. If this person is very limited in their conversations, like you're treating them the way they want to be treated. They didn't want that extra, love, comfort, high vibration. They wanted to be low vibration, right? I would advise y'all to have no contact with this man or woman, or move away from this type of energy. But my right foot is burning, but some of y'all could enjoy playing this game with this man or woman. This person could be financially strapped. They could be going through a lot of karma. They're waiting on you. I feel like they want to build this friendship again. Let me see. Why are you giving this person, treating this person the way they want to be treated? It's kind of funny in a way. It's kind of funny. How they say it ain't funny when the rabbit has the gun. You know how you go out and you hunt. 18 plus adult material and language. Ain't no animals been hurt here. This is, not literally. We just talking, right? And so now the rabbit has the gun, and I feel like this is how it is. You treated me a certain way. I try to present a package to you. I try to be comforting and loving, but you didn't want it as a man or woman. So now I'm going to give you what you wanted, and I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. You don't want to be treated as a person that's loving, caring, and committed. You want to be non-committal. You want to play a lot of games. You want to give off a lot of illusions. So be it. Anything else? I'm going to treat you. Oh, God. So this is really like 10 of Cups upside down. Like, I don't feel like you feel connected to this man or woman, right? This is a good card, right? Like, a lot of y'all want to get a divorce. A lot of y'all want to get separated. Some of y'all could have moved. You moved away from this illusion. If you're with this person, like you want to get divorced, a separation or breakup or something like there's no happiness. There's no balance. There's no, maybe you're tired of the friends, the family, the people talking, not including you, or they excluding you. This 10 of Cups upside upside down. This is not good. Maybe you have broken maybe the man or woman wasn't committed, or maybe they weren't looking at you to move toward that higher frequency of commitment. Maybe they didn't introduce you to their family, friends. Maybe they did. Maybe they projected or something like on you. Or maybe you were in this mindset of the 10 of chalice. Love, commitment, family, friends, dogs, cats, celebratory, just a higher level. And this person wasn't. They weren't committed. They weren't even seeing this vision, whether you're married or in a relationship or whatever, but they weren't doing their part. And so now you're treating them the way they want to be treated. So you want to act like you're single and we're not married, or you want to act like I'm off and on, or you just want to act like I'm a friends with benefits, but we don't really have any, like we're not really serious and the love is not really there, or you're not taking me serious as a crush, or online or in the DM. I keep all of them the same. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, so you didn't really take me serious. You don't look at me that way. And so I feel like that's how you're giving this person. You're treating them the way they want to be treated. Ooh, that came upside down. That's yucky. All right, let me get your last card and hit my deck. How you're giving them. Yeah, see, this is romantic illusion. This is fantasy. You're giving this person a fantasy. Why do I feel like you're kind of setting this man or woman up? This is like the runner-chaser dynamics. This is a twin flame. This is two people who have a deep connection, who have a higher purpose on this planet. And they're supposed to be together. Just think of two halves, right? And you bring it together. But I feel like when we see the heart, one is really, really loving this person, and it's the red, and it's the passion, and it's the love and the true love. But then one it's not, the red is not there. So this person could just like the passion, the sex, the chase, the lust, the game plan. But until that red gets in there, I don't feel like this man or woman really takes you seriously, because they could be non-committal. So you're treating them the way they want to be treated. You want to be non-committal, then I'm not going to be committed to you. You want to be in third-party relationships. It could be family, friends. It doesn't have to be other men and women, but this man got other men and women, right? You want to be non-committal, so I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. Seven of Cups, you want to give off romantic illusions and have a lot of choices and decisions, and you don't take me serious and you don't value me. Well, then I can have the same thing. I don't know if you're trying to do tick for tag, but it does say mirroring, or you're just letting this person know that I'm giving you what you wanted. Right? You didn't really want anything seriously, so I'm giving you what you wanted. Now, some of y'all could have took your energy back, or you could, you could be in no contact. And this person is definitely learning a spiritual lesson from that. And some of y'all could be playing the game very, very well, where, I have choices and decisions, and men and women like me, or, I have career and I'm very ambitious and I could be non-committal. You know what I'm saying? You're not really serious and focused about this commitment, and we're not really joined together that we should. And there's trouble in paradise and things and shit is not working out and in alignment where it should go. And so, okay, so let's play. This is what you want. I'll get your last card from this. You're treating the person the way they want to be treated. Oh God, the high priest is upside down. Like this man or woman knows that y'all got this deep connection, but they want to avoid it. They want to act like they don't want to see it. They want to, not, tap into the gifts that they have, or go by their intuition. They're very, they don't have a sense of balance. You got a lot of cards came upside down. Yeah, I think this person knows that y'all have a higher purpose, but they want to avoid it. They want to avoid it. Yeah, and they want you to stay in this trap shit that they want to, that they're trapped in. Like they want to play games with you and ups and downs and cycles and stuff like that. And I feel like as men and women, you're not playing that. And they know that. And I got the high priestess upside down. And they're really, really trying to avoid feeling for you, or doing you the way they're supposed to. And so this is supposed to look like this. 10 of Cups. We got a higher purpose, twin flame, we're in alignment, we're supposed to be together, it's supposed to work out, and everything is upside down. It's like it's not going the way it's supposed to. And I think you guys got tired, right? You're like, okay, fine. You're like, okay, fine. Let's end this. You're like, okay, fine. Let's see. I want to do is new love coming, but I get tired of that old reconciliation bullshit in my pals. For some reason in my pals, I don't know, it's the energy, the people that I pick. That's drawn to me. Oh, what do you mean you're going to treat this woman and man the way they want to be treated? I just feel like a lot of pushback, a lot of no contact, a lot of weaning off slow, a lot of okay, yeah, numb, tired of the bullshit, tired of hearing. What do you mean you treat this person? Nice a hazard. This person could be very greedy. Oh, they're not upside down. But this person can be very greedy, very ambitious. It said very non-committal, very materialistic, into possessions. Maybe you have to reevaluate what's important. Maybe you're teaching this person a spiritual lesson that they need to reevaluate that you are important and to see your worth, because they could be tied and shackled to money, ambition, fame, greed, hype, chasing, men, women, third parties, their ego. They need their ego stroke. Look, somebody could have gotten in a car accident and still didn't teach him anything. Look, he ran into the pole. Look, dented the car. Somebody could have got hurt. Look at it's all messed up. Somebody could have got messed up. Man or woman could have got messed up. It's symbolism. Like they could have experienced like some financial loss, or maybe they're losing things or something like that. I feel like this man or woman is experiencing a lot of karma. Maybe you pull your energy back so this man or woman don't have to dump on you or project on you, so they can see and so they can miss you, because it's very, very dark. I feel like this man or woman is going through some dark times. Yeah. So I guess I get it. You want to chase ambition and being greedy and ego, and it's nothing wrong being ambitious, but it's to the point of where they forget that there's love, there's commitment, there's, family, there's friends, you got to invest, you got to pour into each other. You know what I'm saying? Not where it's your whole preoccupation with with ambition and greed and materialism and superficial shit and possessions. And, a lot of these people could be entrepreneurs, or, they work real, real hard, where they forget, or they take you for granted or something like that, right? And then and then more money, more access, and then they go through doors that they open doors they shouldn't open, and then some doors they should go through. And my right foot is burning, and the things that happen out of that, birth out of that, like psychotic and toxic people, places, and things, or attachments that they shouldn't be attached to, or or people that they're supposed to meet to learn lessons from. So I just feel like you go, okay, fine, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. You want this lifestyle, or you want this type of energy, right? They don't have to have this lifestyle. They could be home working remote. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give it to you, and I feel like that's what's going on. I'm gonna give it to you. I feel like y'all kind of cut your ties and took your energy back, even if you're living in the same home, right? I just feel like you said, just go ahead and do what you want to do. I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. You want to be superficial, materialistic, phony, put on facades, or you're chasing everything but me, then go ahead. I know that's right. Collectives. Ten of Wands, because this person is the Queen of Wands and the Knights of Swords. Ooh. You could be very strategic right now, but you and this person could be very much at odds. You could be very warring. There could have been some words said or something that was very, very uncomfortable. This person wanted to fight. I feel like you came to give this man or woman a fight. You want me to treat you the way you want to be treated. Maybe you was very loving and comforting, and you wanted that type of temperament and tone in this relationship. And I feel like third parties got in it. I think people got in it. I think this man or woman wasn't really who they were, and now this man or woman is struggling. They could feel very overwhelmed. They could have a lot of burdens. They could have talked about you. They could be experiencing a lot of guilt. Maybe you were the type of man or woman, you could have took some of those burdens off of them. You were very encouraging, supporting, very loving men and women. You understood their struggle, and where they faulted. Maybe you said something to this man or woman and they didn't like it, but you were trying to help them, and now they're struggling. Right? And so now this is what you wanted. You wanted to struggle. You wanted to feel overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to give them a new path. And I do feel like they're going to get a new path. It says reveal cycles in. But first they have to learn their spiritual lessons. And I think when you came into their life, or you're still in your life, you were a thorn in their side. You were a helpmate. You were very loving, very caring type men and women. And they didn't appreciate it. I mean, you could look at it. They didn't appreciate it. They rather struggle, be overwhelmed, complain, project. You know what I'm saying? Talk about you and stuff like that. And so, okay, so this is what you want, so I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you, right? So this person can be very greedy, very selfish, very self-centered, very materialistic. Look at that. This is the Knights of Hazard, very immature. This is the Queen of Hazard, right? Very attractive men and women. They could have came off very, very supportive, very confident. They could be very practical, but they want more. They're never satisfied. This is the grass is green on the other side. They could came off, very tough on the outside, but soft on the inside. Look at they're drained, tapped up, trying to keep this image. It's the Queen of Hazard trying to keep this image. Some of them could be, the Queen of Hazard is known as the the side piece, chick, man or woman, but some of them could be very promiscuous. They could be out there sleeping around, so they don't have to feel the pain, so they don't have to do the childhood trauma or the adolescent trauma or the adulthood trauma, or do their shadow work, and they keep getting somebody else and getting somebody else, and this person is draining them, and the men and women is draining them, and the affiliations is draining them of their energy, right? That's why she looks drained, and they know that. But that's what you did. You're like, go ahead, go. You're like, go ahead on out there. I don't pull my energy back, honey. I am gone. And I think they know you came for a fight. But I feel like this, pal, you're not fighting physically. You're probably not even fighting verbally. I feel like you're definitely fighting strategically. These are people that tapped in here. You're very methodical. You're very cunning. You're very cerebral. You're very strategic, highly intelligent. You could have took your emotions out of this now, because remember, I'm going to treat you the way you treat me. You was emotionally unavailable. Now I'm emotionally unavailable. And now you're very brave. You're empowered. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of ego. I'm sorry. You know, it could be a little stubborn and stuff. And now you're playing the game, because this is how they were operating. You were operating out of love and coming one way, and they was coming another way. So you said, okay, well, if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. So I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. You don't want that, that love and that support and that encouragement and maybe the commitment or the direction we was going. Then I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. The fool, right? I feel like this person wants to come towards you. They want a new beginning, a new journey. I think they were very hasty in their choices. They could have self-sabotaged. What does it say? New beginnings. Pay attention to your surroundings. I think they're paying attention to their surroundings, but I feel like you're not around. So now they got to walk in this graveyard by themselves. So now they got to walk this destiny and this path by themselves. Dang, I was getting ready to quote the Bible. I haven't heard that in a long time. When you walk through the shadow of the death, I will fear no evil. Y'all get what I'm saying? I forgot. I feel like this person is going through a dark time, this man or woman. And I feel like I feel like you don't know. And if some of you do know, and I feel like they could use you now, but I feel like you took their light away, because I'm treating you the way you want to be treated. You didn't want my love, support, my encouragement. You didn't want me to be there for you. You didn't like my positive energy, or a man and woman trying to help you. You didn't want that. So I took it back. And now they have to do the work. Now I take a leap of faith. And now I feel like they're recognizing who you are and your achievements and the guidance that you provide. Look at that guidance right there, how you inspired them. Yeah. Now I feel like they're trying to be on the right path. You inspired them. Let me give you my last cards. Yeah. So now I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. Ooh, it don't feel so good. Ooh, they don't like that. They didn't want to be treated with love and kindness and encouragement and support, or you being there for them and talking to them and communicating with them and helping them, maybe financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually. They didn't want that. And so now you're treating them the way they want to be treated. I get it. Look, Hierophant upside down. You know what? I feel like now they're starting to question things. They're starting to question their reality. They're starting to question their friends. They're starting to question their belief systems and the way they do things. And maybe they do need some changes. So I think by you starting to treat them the way they want to be treated, not the way you want, but the way they want to be treated, it makes them mirror and look at themselves, and they're going, well, maybe I'm a little bit too hard. Maybe I'm a little bit, trying to do things a certain way, and it's not working. One size don't fit all. And the Hierophant it's good upside down. Like, this person's starting to become rebellious. They're starting to question things and their behaviors and their motives and their belief systems and stuff like that. And I think you played a significant role in that collective. Anything else? Treat this person the way they want to be treated. And some of y'all could have been very religious or into the commitments, and maybe you wanted marriage, maybe you wanted to get engaged, maybe you already married or in some kind of relationship committed with this person, or maybe this is what you desire. But then you could be treating them the way they want to be treated. Maybe this person is non-committal and non-traditional type relationship, and so now you jumped on board. So where you was wanting this type of relationship, maybe you don't want that anymore. You don't see that for yourself, and maybe that hurts them, because now maybe they want this more traditional relationship, and now you have changed so much. Now you're to the left, where I don't look at relationships like that the same. I don't believe the same things that I used to. This person has grown you up too. Let me give you your last cards. I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. Yes, because this person was very selfish, emotionally unavailable. We got that, right? Selfish, very immature. Now you're very stingy with your heart, with your time, with your money. Now you get to decide on it, if you want to make this person more empowered and get in alignment with them and give your heart or be committed and compassionate. And I feel like, remember I said, you know how that old saying is, nobody owns that when it's not funny when the rabbit has the gun. And I feel like that's this you're treating the person the way they want to be treated, but basically you're mirroring the person. You gave the person back what they gave you. So if this person wasn't on a higher purpose and they weren't, grounded or emotionally stable or emotionally available, or they projected in highs and lows, and they didn't want what you thought was more idealistic or what they thought was idealistic. I just think you turned this whole thing around and now you're giving them what they want, and they don't like that. They miss that man or woman who was caring, loving, compassionate, empathetic, that rock. You were solid as men and women. You're not now. You don't. You got to earn it now. Now they got to earn it. Let me see. Anything else? The devil, and it came sideways. Yeah, I just feel like you became a little bit more selfish. I feel like you became a little bit more self-centered, when it comes to your love, your time, you know what I mean? You could have been a little angry, you know what I'm saying? And maybe out of that anger at birth, you know what I'm saying? That we need to have a talk. I'm giving you what you want. The way you treated me, I'm giving it back. Oh, collectives. I feel like you're definitely operating out of this devil energy. So if this man or woman lied, cheated, it caused you psychological, mental, physical, verbal, sexual hurt. And I don't mean sexual in a rape way, 18 plus dominatory language. Like maybe you feel like he or she used you for your time where you were giving your heart and your investments. And some of y'all never slept with this person, or something like that. And this person gave you that devil energy. I feel like you're really, really in this devil energy. You're giving it back. You're giving them what they wanted. Like you didn't want this solid type of relationship. You wanted to play games and tactics, and maybe this person was obsessed, and maybe now you're obsessed with working. Maybe they was obsessed with working. Maybe you weren't dating. Now you're dating. You know what I'm saying? This is so funny. This is so funny. Maybe this person was in addictions. Maybe you gave them their addictions, and some of you could be doing addictions. But you're treating this person the way they want to be treated. If you're not in addictions, maybe you said to this person, go ahead and do your addictions. Be with your men and women. Project all you want, lie all you want, betray, be deceptive, be illusionary. I pull my energy back. You might not even be in this devil energy. You might be in the devil energy where I'm going to say what I want to say, and I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated, but I remove myself from that. You go ahead and enjoy that lifestyle, and I'm doing something else. I'm doing something different, because this is what you wanted, right? You didn't want anything grounded. You didn't want anything real, right? You wanted it all to be a facade. You wanted to give me your love and time when you felt like it. You wanted to say what you wanted to say and talk about me, or or didn't have time for me. So I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. So you go ahead and you do all that, because I'm concerned about myself. Let me see, anything else for the collective? Yes, because I'm concerned about myself. We're going to end it. Yeah, this is a confident, this is a person, man or woman, who's been through a lot, right? But they work for it. So now you're very confident in your own skin. Like, you don't really have time for this man or woman. It's like, it's just like watching a movie, and you're like, he did that to her, she did that to him, or she did that to her, or he did that to him. You know what I'm saying? LGBTQ or whatever. And it's like, good. They got their own life now. Just go ahead, go out there and do what you want to do. I don't have time for it. And I feel like this man or woman got it now. It's like, go ahead, bye. Okay, you don't want to be bothered? Fine. You don't want to see me? Bye. I'm doing me. And I feel like they don't like that. So you're giving them, because they secretly still love you. Look at that. And they know that you're their equal counterpart. They want to work on this. They want to build a successful relationship. This is supposed to be a twin flame card too, right? Then now this person sees your worth, and now they want to work on it. But I feel like the energy, because this energy, I woke up, you tried it. I feel like this person tried it. So now they got to do the work if they really want to be with you, and they got to invest in you. And what is this? Queen of Swords, because you set your boundaries as men and women. Some of y'all boundaries is high. You just cut this man or woman off. If they're not giving you clear and honest communication, it's like you're not dealing with it. Some of you guys are pregnant, or you want to have a baby, or you're getting, maybe you're pregnant by somebody else, or maybe they left you when you were pregnant, or you could have been birthing ideas of how you want this relationship to be. This person wasn't on the same page. So I just feel like you had to cut this man or woman off. And I feel like now this man or woman sees your work. This is like the after effect. Now I'm gonna give you what you want. Like some of of y'all walk in the room, you see this man or woman, you don't even speak, because sometimes they speak and they half-ass speak. Maybe this person don't really text consistent, and maybe they're not considerate, and now you're treating them the way they want to be treated. Well, you didn't want me to be consistent texting and calling or going out or taking care of the kids, and now you're giving them the same energy, and that's what this is really about. That's what I should have named it, but that's not what they wanted me to name it, and I feel like this person doesn't want that. So it's like you know, you had a good thing. You had a good thing, and now I'm gonna give you. So basically, if I can't beat you, I can't join you. Some of you guys are doing a little tick for tack and trying to get them back, because you could be having different men and women, or you know, maybe trying to make them jealous. Could be the devil card. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, you could be playing that game too, because maybe they did that to you. And some of y'all just walked away from this and just said, you know what, I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated, and I don't have time for it. So you don't want me to invest in you, to pour into you, to encourage, support, be on a higher purpose. Then I'm just gonna let you just kind of go and hang yourself. And that's exactly what this man or woman is doing. They're meeting a lot of karma, a lot of destruction, a lot of hurt and pain, and they missed you, and they want to take a leap of faith towards you, and they love you. They definitely love you. They might haven't told you, they definitely love you. Yeah. Look at that, the King of Cups. You got the King of Cups twice. Look, King of Cups. But they came with karmic attachments, men and women that no longer serve them, and so they stuck. They trying to figure out how they how they gonna get out of it. See, they try to trap you in that bullshit. They try to, what is this? They try to, the Hierophant. Now they want a commitment with you. Now they want to act right. But listen, they try to trap you in that bullshit. But you said no, I'm gonna no. And they try to juggle you. See the Two of Cups. They try to juggle you. Some of them are in between jobs trying to figure shit out, and they got them karmic men and women. Some of them cycle, some of them not, but they're not trying to let them go. And you said, I'm not dealing with that, so I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. You want to deal with these third parties and karmic attachments, and you haven't learned your lessons, and so be it. I'm going to leave you where you're at. And now they're trying to figure out how they can get back to you, because they love you and they want to be with you. All right.